The day they bulldozed my great-grandfather's bridge was the day I decided to turn their $4 million lakefront resort into a muddy parking lot. It's 6 a.m. on a Tuesday, and I'm sipping coffee on my dock when I hear the rumble of diesel engines cutting through the morning mist. A bulldozer rolls toward the stone bridge my great-grandfather built with his own hands in 1923. Hand-cut limestone blocks form that perfect arch connecting our Texas lake community for a century. Fishermen crossed it daily. Kids walked to swimming holes. Neighbors helped during floods. It was the heart of our peaceful valley life, without question. But here's what power-hungry HOA president Linda Prescott didn't know about Texas water rights. My great-grandfather didn't just build that bridge, he controlled the dam and held perpetual flow authority. And I just inherited something more powerful than any HOA bylaw, the legal right to drain their entire lake. Drop a comment. What would you do if someone destroyed your family's legacy? Where are you watching from? Texas, Montana, anywhere with HOA tyrants? I want to know if these Karens are this bad everywhere. My name is Jake Morrison, a civil engineer who inherited the most beautiful lakefront property imaginable. My great-grandfather, Samuel Morrison, built our family cabin in 1920 after the Great War. Sam hand-cut every limestone block from local quarries, built a proper structure connecting our side to the main road. It was truly the beating heart of our quiet lakeside life. When I inherited the place, my wife Sarah and I dreamed big. We'd saved every overtime penny planning early retirement, do some remote consulting work from a home office. Linda wears pearls to the grocery store and drives a spotless white BMW, never seen dirt. She moved into Whispering Pines luxury community 2 years ago. Fancy development sprouted other side lake like mushrooms after rain. Within 6 months, maneuvered herself into HOA presidency. Envelope had official weight, makes stomach drop before opening. Inside was Linda's sweetest pie, letterhead declaring bridge violated standards. Had to go or face $500 daily fines. I laughed, actually laughed out loud. Bridge built when her development cow pasture. Linda done homework, thought letters cited HOA covenant for 7B architectural review requirements, threatened fines if didn't remove within 30 days. Started digging boxes, grandfather attic, musty old papers. Grandfathering clause, specifically protected existing structures. My bridge, literally older HOA 8 decades. Armed paperwork showed next HOA meeting community center. Particular smell, institutional buildings, floor, wax, stale, coffee. Faint scent, disappointment introduction, HOA, politics. Linda barely glanced, paper's response still makes blood boil. Times change, Mr. Morrison, progress requires sacrifice. Board vote foregone conclusion 5-2 to favor enforcement. Linda Ali's recent arrivals, more money sense, outnumbered old-timers. Actually remembered community meant walking back truck meeting. Architectural standards, community vision, this about power. Linda saw humble bridge, working class cabin, beat up pickup, standing property line security guards, 7 morning Wednesday. Nearly choked coffee violations like what grass exceeds. HOA standard 3 inches, multiple areas dock requires. Repainting aesthetic guidelines, storage shed needs pressure washing. Reading stuff grocery list next 2 weeks. Clowns wrote everything, short breathing, loud mailbox. Apparently wrong shade, black welcome mat, non-compliant sizing. Even cited fishing net, visible road by week. 3. Staring $1,200 fines, that's good engineer. Does faced problem investigated system turns Linda. Husband Rick owns Prescott Security Solutions, cute right? HOA paying husband company $3,000 month harassed. Homeowners compliance spent evening state contractor licensing. Website discovered interesting Rick's security license expired 6 months ago, operating illegally entire time. Here's knowledge nugget, Texas HOA security must licensed just private security firm, most aren't. Always check credentials before letting site violations. Wasn't done digging called favor buddy does. Commercial inspections took little walk, Linda pristine. Property Saturday morning, deck extension, no permits. Pool house built 6 inches over setback line. Fancy Japanese garden, proud according original. Survey found 3 feet onto my property. Linda trespassing 3 years, next Monday filed. Complaints State Licensing Board, Rick's Security Company. Requested full survey, property line didn't make big show, handled like engineering problem document. Everything follow proper procedures, let facts speak themselves. Linda response, predictable within week started. Hearing whispers hardware store Jake Morrison difficult. Work, lowering property values, ugly bridge, some people don't understand progress. Sarah came home. Grocery store Thursday looking frustrated cashier, barely. Made eye contact Mrs. Patterson flower shop. Acted like plague. That's anonymous complaint started. Rolling someone called county claiming bridge structurally unsafe. Another tipster reported dumping chemicals lake. Hilarious since environmental engineer tests water quality. Living here's Linda made first real mistake. Busy playing neighborhood politician doing best reading. Technical documents submitted public records request anything. Related water rights dam operations lake found. County files made sit straight kitchen chair. Maps never seen showing water flow patterns. 1920s engineering reports great-grandfather era most interesting documentation called secondary water rights never. Transferred HOA spent weekend walking lake surveyor. I really looking water moved resort Linda. Kept bragging, supposed bring class community serious. Vulnerability entire operation depended consistent water levels. Boat docks, lakefront dining, $1 million water features. All assumed lakes stay exactly where smell. Diesel fuel hung air construction equipment, taste. Irony, Linda focused little stone bridge, never bothered understand bigger picture, drove home evening. New understanding situation, Linda thought, playing chess, moving HOA pieces, board force out, didn't. Realize wasn't another homeowner, bully guy understood. One thing entire development depended on water. Doesn't care HOA bylaws flows according physics. Legal precedent held more power HOA president. Ever could, metallic taste, stressed constant companion. Week's night replaced something else entirely, taste. Possibility Linda patience finally snapped week before. Thanksgiving checking mailbox see marching across street. Ridiculous white heels clutching another manila envelope. Contained nuclear launch codes Mr. Morrison voice. Cut glass calling emergency HOA meeting bridge. Represents immediate safety crisis, cannot wait, normal. Procedures thrust envelope force, give paper cut. Inside notice crisis intervention meeting scheduled next. Evening agenda simple vote, authorize immediate bridge. Removal, with or without consent, meeting circus. Linda, imported golf partner Dallas guy claiming structural engineer never actually seen bridge happy. Declared death trap presentation included phrases catastrophic failure, risk imminent, public danger, real professional. Stuff vote swift, merciless, 7-1. Favor immediate removal, lone descent, came Mrs. Chen, 80-year-old woman, lived since 1960s, everyone else bought intimidated convinced bridge building madman. Contractor begin tomorrow morning Linda announced barely. Concealed glee removal fees $15,000, added Mr. Morrison account payment not received 30 days. Lien placed property $15,000, destroy something great-grandfather. Built own hands, drove home fog rough. Texture steering wheel, only thing keeping grounded. Sarah took look face, poured 2 glasses. Wine without saying word. Night did something. Never done engineering career, filed emergency injunction. County court not confident, work out other options hearing scheduled 9 a.m. next morning. Exactly Linda contractor supposed start demolition walked. Courthouse 8:30 carrying banker box full documents. Water rights records, contractor licensing violations, evidence. HOA fund misuse structural reports proving bridge. Safer most county roads Judge Martinez listened. Exactly 12 minutes making decision emergency injunction. Granted 30-day temporary restraining order issued Mr. Morrison 1 month resolve matter proper legal. Channels called Linda Courthouse parking lot demolition. Cancelled said might want tell contractor silence. Stretched long thought hung up. Then this war Mr. Morrison hope understand Mike hears. Knowledge nugget number 3. Emergency injunctions halt. HOA actions demonstrate immediate, irreversible harm need. Documented evidence not just angry feelings that afternoon discovered something made Linda declaration war. Feel almost quaint reviewing HOA financial records. Public documents noticed interesting discrepancies past year. Linda authorized $30,000 legal consultations, emergency contractor. Services every single payment went companies owned. Husband brother-in-law spent weekend playing forensic. Accountant cross-referencing every payment, business licenses. Corporate filings Linda hadn't using HOA funds. Harassed treating community treasury personal piggy bank. Real revelation came, found lake original engineering. Survey 1923 great-grandfather hadn't just built bridge. Positioned control structure, secondary flow management bridge. Wasn't just crossing water, part larger water. Control system included main dam, spent hours studying faded blueprints, musty smell, old paper. Filling kitchen, traced water flow patterns, finger more, understood original design more, realized Linda made. Catastrophic error, judgment, thought fighting working class. Guy's stubborn streak, great-grandfather, chief engineer, entire. Lake system built redundancy, control every structure, including bridge. Sunday evening called old professor. A&M specialized historical water rights law explained. A situation, quiet long moment, Jake finally said, telling Acura, don't just own bridge, own water management authority, entire lake system. That's not HOA matter anymore, federal water rights. Law, hung phone, walk dock, taste November. Air sharp, clean carrying scent coming winter. First time month smiled, Linda declared war. No idea weapons about bring fight lake. Dropped exactly 18.5 inches next 6 hours. Sunset Resort, $1 million boat docks, sitting. Mud, grand opening weekend, officially cancelled. Bank called loan, same evening. Here's thing about water, patient fair, within 24 hours restored. Normal flow lake, investors suddenly very interested. Negotiating guy, controlled water supply, made offer. Actually respect Mr. Morrison, said James Chen. Lead investor, propose partnership, maintain bridge, historic landmark, get guaranteed water levels, resort operations. Everyone wins. 3 months later, resort reopened. New management, Linda long gone, last heard, moved. Arizona facing federal charges, attempted bribery, misuse. HOA funds husband Rick lost contractor license. Permanently had sell house, pay legal fees. New HOA board lead, Mrs. Chen. Tom Rodriguez established Morrison Bridge Historic District, great-grandfather. Bridge became centerpiece, community heritage trail, actually brought more tourists. Linda exclusive resort vision. Ever could property values didn't collapse. Linda predicted actually increased turns. People like living. Communities, authentic history. Neighbors look out. Each other rather corporate developments run private kingdoms. Sarah used newfound local celebrity, established Samuel Morrison water rights, scholarship engineering students, Texas A&M funded speaking fees, dozen water rights. Conferences told story already helped 5 kids study environmental engineering. First recipient Maria Rodriguez, Tom daughter, wants specialized sustainable water management graduate next spring, already accepted position. State Water Authority ceremony held bridge naturally. Entire community celebrating together. Tom got promoted. Resort manager hired back employees. Linda laid off. Rain Terror Resort now donates 5%. Profits local schools. Sponsors annual Bridge Day. Festivals celebrates community history. Frank Wilson came. Retirement train, advanced dam operations become official. Water management consultant. 3 other lake communities facing similar HOA disputes turns lot. Linda's lot forgotten water rights waiting, rediscovered legal precedent set, cited 12 other federal water rights cases across Texas. Patricia tells prevented dozens communities getting bulldozed. Developers thought money override century-old law. Bridge now listed national register. Historic places every morning, walk across limestone blocks. Great-grandfather laid own hands, almost here chuckling. Water management system saved day. Resort thrives, community stronger. Ever little lake become model development. History coexist, people choose cooperation, domination. Linda's story became cautionary tale. Dangers, unchecked HOA power. Last month, state legislature passed Morrison Act requiring HOA boards respect pre-existing water rights. Historic structures, small victories add up. Sarah expecting first child next spring, grow running across old stone bridge, learning fish, same dock, learned grandfather. Some legacies worth fighting, even fight seems impossible. Best part, new neighbors actually like having around, become go-to family community barbecues. Helped 3 different homeowners navigate own HOA disputes without anyone having drain lakes. Dealing own HOA nightmare. Remember this knowledge power. History matters sometimes. Best weapon against bureaucratic bullying. Understanding law. Better bullies do drop. Comment own HOA horror story. Read everyone. Got ideas dealing petty tyrants want. Here corrupt city council tried steal elderly farmer land, eminent domain, century-old mineral rights saved farm. Hit subscribe button. Story next time. Sound children's laughter echoes off old stone bridge, now mixed gentle lap.